Hello, everybody. This is your new moon ceremony for the Cancer new moon on 7/5/24. And I'm Renee Varnadore. If you haven't watched the astrology version of this, where I explain all of the energies in the sky that we can be tuning into and that I'm going to be bringing in during the meditation that we're going to be doing as the main part of this ceremony, then please do that. I'm going to share my screen right now just to make sure that you have everything that you need for this ceremony. So here we go. I am sharing the presentation that I created. It's today, and we are looking for these things. Bring a journal. You're going to want to write down what it is that you perceived when we went, because we're going into a deep soul level. And I always find that when I do and make decisions from a soul perspective, that the results are like a miracle and amazing and not what I expected, but better. And when I go and make decisions from my smaller self, my ego self, that sometimes gets stuck in fear and scarcity still, even though I know how to release it, it still comes up. Yeah, when I make decisions from that place, then we're at all. So this is an opportunity for you to really tune in to what it is that you as soul are calling for you to do, calling for this integration so that your small self gets on board to serve the bigger soulful self, the eternal self. So that's the idea. So have your journal, have a candle. So right now, I'm going to light a candle. If you don't have these things, pause the video. Okay, here we go. We're gonna got them. Okay, so this is the spark. This is the flame. We all have our own unique light that we shine into the world. And we do that because we're all part of the collective, but we all have our individual way of showing up, and we all have a piece to the puzzle. We all have something. And if we withhold our light, then we're withholding that part of us that is integrated into the whole. So here we go. We've got the light. This spark of light reminds me that I am a divine spark and that you are also a divine spark. So each one of us shining our light, that's how we do it. So I'm going to hold this candle away from any possibility of setting anything on fire. I am going to now prepare my water. I have water that I'm going to drink as part of the ceremony. And I have water that I got on my vacation to Chalice Wells in Glastonbury, UK, which is the heart chakra of the world. And all I need is a couple of drops of sacred water to go into this glass of regular water, and the entire water is now sacred water. So this whole water is sacred water. If you don't have any sacred waters from special places, Mount Shasta has the root chakra of the world. It has amazing water. I have some of that too. But if you don't have any, but Reiki, put a Reiki symbol in the water. If you don't know Reiki, put a spiral in the water, okay? You're sanctifying with your intention that this is now sacred water, and we're going to drink it later. Okay. Another thing that we can do, have your scarf ready. We're going to move with it. We are going to do our clearing of our aura. Make sure you have some chocolate. I've got mine ready to go. I've got the little piece of chocolate out of the package. I've got this beautiful, oh, that feels good. This is some essential oil, calms me right down. I love it. Also, a lot of times I have thoughts going on in my head a million miles a minute. Thank goodness the sun left Gemini because I was really speeding there for a while. And so it's just like I'm clearing all of these thoughts out of my head. So these selenite wands are really good for that. If you have one, great. If you don't, do what you can. Just set an intention to clear your mind. You can also do these little mudras, put your hands like this, and then just above your pupils, oh, send your mind on vacation. Thank it for its service. Say, now it's your time to rest. Big soul is going to be working now. We can also clear from our temples. Okay, I feel a lot more relaxed. And let's move on to the song. A lot of times I will have people stand up and face east and do all that. I'm going to sit here, and you can sit here or stand up. You can face east or not face east. You can face the words, or you can learn them, or you can copy them, or whatever you want to do. But these are the words to the song that came to me when I needed a song because I wanted to sing in the archangels. So I sing in 7 of them in 7 directions. So here we go. Spirits of the East and inspiration, Archangel Raphael, please come. Spirits of the South, fiery creative spirits, Archangel Michael, please come. Spirits of the West, watery loving spirits, Archangel Gabriel, please come. Spirits of the North, clearing spirits, Archangel Uriel, please come. Spirits of below, Mother of potentiality, Archangel Sandalphon, please come. Spirits of above, Father sky, perspective change, Archangel Metatron, please come. Spirits of within, heart space gifts, Archangel Hanael, please come. Okay, thank you. So the video I did before this to get ready for this, we celebrated this big, huge mystic rectangle. And it was at 15 degrees of Cancer. When we had Ceres, this is the star Ceres. So when in the meditation, I'm bringing the star Ceres, you can, if you get a hit on what Ceres looks like, great. If not, you might want to see this, or you might want to place it in the sky, which is, this is Orion. You recognize the 3 belt stars, and right down from the belt star is the star Ceres. And that one's Perseon. So they make a nice little triangle, but Ceres is the one that's conjunct the sun and the moon at 14 degrees Cancer. Ceres is also at 14 degrees Cancer. Amazing. We have Aldebaran as one of the stars. Jupiter is conjunct it right now. And Aldebaran is right there in the constellation of Taurus. We can see the Pleiades up here. We can see Orion up here. So we've got Ceres down here and Aldebaran up here. That's how big our sun is compared to Aldebaran. So you can see, oh my gosh, it is huge. So yes, we can perceive it with Jupiter 2 degrees away from it. It's within range of affecting Jupiter, our planet of expansion. Another star that I talked about in the other video that's right above this one is Arcturus. And Arcturus is this beautiful star with loving, unconditionally loving Arcturian star beings that can help us with the emotional healing that we need at this really complex time that we're living through. We learn a lot during these times of transition, but it's not always easy. And sometimes we just need to just allow and surrender to these beautiful, beautiful beings that are here to help us heal. They've been opposite Eris for a very long time now. Right now, they're also opposite Chiron, and they're going to be opposite Chiron for a whole year. So that'll be nice. Chiron is the wounded healer. When we really confront our Chiron wound, that's when we really step into our full capacity and our full power to really be here as a vessel of healing and wisdom on this earth plane. So that's Arcturus. And now this one is Altar, and Altar is right on Pluto. Pluto is at 1 degree right now, but when it was on 2 degrees, it was almost to the minute, shy 1 minute conjunct Altar. But Pluto will have a chance to go back and hit it exact by next year. It's gonna it's in retrograde right now. It's going back. It's gonna hit Capricorn, the last couple of degrees of Capricorn, and we'll be able to finish up all of this Capricorn work that we've been doing within us. We see the necessity of doing that work within us because whatever is within manifests externally, and we see in the external world, on the political stage, on the world stage right now, there is a lot of conflict and a lot of people upset over destruction of old structures, and you may believe that people are not doing it right because they're bringing in old stuff that hasn't ever worked. Why are we bringing it in again? So we're just seeing what's going to take place, preparing to be in acceptance of whatever needs to happen for the collective, but knowing that we're doing our work and we're clearing, and we are like taking this star Altar, helping us step out in courage, helping us be the eagle constellation. I'm putting my arms out like this, and the Altar star is right on the beak of the eagle. So this eagle is speaking the truth. It's flying. It is taking its courage and wisdom and bringing it out and expressing that which needs to be said, speaking truth to power. And we've got a very powerful place right now, and we've got Haumea, the dwarf planet of rebirth, right on, well, within 2 degrees of this shapely attractor. But the shapely attractor has such a wide orb that Haumea is conjuncted and will be for quite some time. Another reason why things are so we'll be able to tap into a lot more power than we used to be able to tap into. So we're living in really special times with a lot of things open. The veils are very thin. The doors are open. The windows are open. Let's see what they have to say. So this is the constellation of Cancer. And I like to move like this with my hands like this. And I like to move my legs out like this. So I've got my legs like this. I've got my hands like this. So I'm moving into the heart right here. I am just allowing this, what is in the sky, to be reflected in my body. And as I do that, I connect with the energy of the sign of Cancer, which is a very nurturing sign. And so if I want to project or send healing nurturing energy to other people, one of the things that I can do is to connect to the environment where that energy lives, that stage of Cancer, which is one of the signs, 12 signs of the zodiac. So here we are in the middle of the ceremony, just checking in, making sure you got all this stuff. Here we go, getting ready. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to lead a meditation with the question, what is being conceived within? Okay, we're going to do a little bit of movement, becoming that Cancer sign, and a couple other things I'm going to tell you about in a second. I'm going to do a guided meditation. I'm going to ask the question, what is being conceived within me now? Everybody ask that question for yourself. Then we're going to come up with a baby step. That means a daily life thing, something you can do every day to water the seeds that you see inside you that want to grow. Okay? These soulful seeds within. Okay, and then we go to our journal and we write down what it is that we experienced, what we saw, and we might, not see a moving picture. Not everybody does, most people don't. We might see an image. We might see a color. We might hear a word. We might feel a presence. We might actually see a star. So there's a lot of things that could happen in the meditation. And just whatever it is supposed to be there, and just validate it. So I'm going to drink a little bit of coffee here. Okay, so after we ask this question, we're going to journal. We're going to drink our sanctified water. We're going to do a communion ceremony. And then I'm going to share what I got and invite you to share in the chat what you got. So what is next? One of the things in the meditation is to surround ourselves with a golden halo. The golden halo is much like the one surrounding Our Lady of Guadalupe in the miracle that happened north of Mexico City during the time of the conquistadors. And what happened was that there was an integration of the indigenous people's religion who worshipped the Divine Mother in that spot, and the Catholic religion that was being brought to Mexico at the time. And what ended up happening is there ended up being this kind of blend between old indigenous knowings and Earth Mother, the way that it was perceived, and Mother Mary coming in from the Catholic Church, and ended up with Our Lady of Guadalupe coming in kind of a miracle, being able to bring roses to the Catholic priest who was just had to realize, okay, this is a miracle. This is going to be Our Lady of Guadalupe, is going to be part of celebration in Mexico. And so this golden halo helps us do a spiritual integration within our own selves. Most of us are awake. If you're listening to this, you've awakened, you're enlightened. Okay, now we're on to step 2, the spiritual integration, those parts of ourselves, the human and divine part integrating, and also the yin and yang energies within each one of us integrating. So we've got all of these 4 integrations coming in, and the halo of Our Lady of Guadalupe helps that spiritual integration process quite a bit. So what do we do? If we're looking at the Vesica Pisces, the sacred union within the eye of the heart, what we're doing is we're going within our own heart, because everything we need to know about how to bring our unique gift into this earth plane at this time is within our own heart. It's not out there. It's not what somebody else is doing. So we don't have to compare ourselves to anybody else. They have their own unique path. Let them do it, right? what is within me that needs to come and be birthed right now? What is my feminine receiving energy? What thoughts are coming to me now? What is opening in my heart? What light is sparking me? What am I receiving right now? And then the masculine yang energy. What am I motivated to do? What am I getting ideas for? What people are coming in asking for things from me? And do I want to choose to help them, or do I want, how do I want to take action on how I can better serve the people around me in ways that are authentic and nourishing to me and to them. So I'm not controlling people or fixing people or anything like that. I am just offering, and people that don't want what I have to give, fine. Somebody else does. No worries. Merging of the opposites between the feminine and the masculine, the yin and the yang energy within the eye of the heart. So when we go into the Vesica Pisces, it's very much like this golden halo that was around Our Lady of Guadalupe. We're stepping in to this golden halo, and this is helping us, this whole integration process that we're going through at this time. So part of this integration process, this is an infinity loop, and sometimes it can come through as a wave, sometimes it can come through as other elements besides water. And it is just this like figure eight, infinite possibilities, opening to infinite possibilities. And it opens on the horizontal. This is my life. This is opening into my earth plane life, my daily life, waking up every morning here. What am I going to do? And then this one, I honor and value every step of my journey. This loop, this infinity loop, this figure eight, I can move my body, and so that I have a figure eight coming down and meeting at the center at my heart, and then coming all the way down to my feet, top of my head, heart, bottom of my feet. And what I am doing, so that's part of the integration of human and divine. So we've got feminine and masculine coming in on a figure eight, integrating, and we've got the integration coming in from above, from the divine. I have the divine feminine and the divine masculine within me, as well as the feminine and the masculine, as well as the earthly small self that has created. I created, this personality, these set of things that I do and I'm good at, skills I have, things I'm working on. And then all of this gets integrated with those divine gifts that are within me, within my own heart, ready to unfold and discover. And these figure eights, these infinity loops, are helping me do that. They are in service. They are in service. Hope Fitzgerald says that they are a 10th dimensional, unconditionally loving energy that's water-based coming in. I think we can bring in all of the elements in figure eights, and not only vertical but horizontal, and they relate within our own heart, helping us open, helping us discover what is within us, our own unique gifts. So here we go. We're going to do a little bit of movement, and then I'm going to lead this meditation with this. So here we go. I am now moving my scarf. Okay. And I've got this scarf making the sign of Cancer. I've got this part way up here making the sign of Cancer. I've got this part of the scarf making the legs of Cancer. And I am just seeing this. I am moving my scarf around, careful not to get the flame. And I am moving in figure eight loops, both horizontal and vertical. I am feeling the sense of these figure eights. I am knowing that things used to be hidden from me in my life, and now everything is open and available for me to see, and I can see those things I want to see. I can move my shoulders in a figure eight. I can move my hips in the same kind of figure eight. And this is bringing in that energy. Okay. It is integrating those parts of me so that now I can sit down in my chair and put my feet on the ground and take a breath, an intentional breath. So close your eyes. You can put your hands over your heart if you want to, or you could put one of your hands on your womb space if you're working on releasing from the old things that you used to store, emotional storage things, old stories. You're still releasing some of that womb space stuff. You can put a hand on the womb space to release some stuff down into the earth. Energy never dies, never gets destroyed. It just rebirths. So releasing anything you need to release, going into your heart space, opening this beautiful, beautiful clear space within, being a clear channel for your own self-discovery, your own self-realization. So now I'm going to inhale the second intentional breath and feel around me this beautiful golden halo of Our Lady of Guadalupe surrounding me. If you want to bring in the archangels, go ahead. But Archangel Guadalupe's halo at the bottom of my feet, at the top of my head. I'm feeling the figure eight loops. You don't have to, you might. I'm feeling the energy moving through me, integrating, feeling that beautiful energy. Now I'm going to take a third intentional breath and feel that center point, that merging of the divine feminine, the divine masculine, the divine part of me, the regular, ordinary human part of me, male and female, yin and yang, all coming together, integrating, merged within the eye of the heart, finding that deep point within my heart that connects to the soul level within me. I am soul. I am a soulful self, eternal. This is where we're going within our own being. And now we feel this beautiful energy coming up from the earth. And this earth energy is feeding us. It's renewed. It is this beautiful abundance feeding us not only physical food, feeding us not only those things we need to survive on this planet, but also these experiences, these beautiful insights, these people that come into our lives, this love that gets expanded within us as we serve ourselves, as we serve others, as we serve the divine. All of this love, abundance of love coming up from the earth, healing us, helping us know there's nothing to fear. There is abundance everywhere. There is an abundance of everything we need. Knowing that truth keeps the abundance flowing through. And now that earth energy is all the way up to our heart chakra, and we leave this energy in our heart chakra. Some of it goes up the throat chakra, helping us clear our brow chakra and our inner sight, our intuition, helping us clear our crown chakra so that we can bring in those wonderful, beautiful star being energies. We can bring in now the beautiful sun light of Cancer coming in, this beautiful Cancer sun. And now this beautiful moon, this Cancer moon, this watery, nurturing moon coming in and meeting up in this beautiful integrative figure 8 pattern, this infinity symbol above our head. These two, the sun and moon, these opposites merging, these yin and yang energy merging. This daily life and our dream life, our inner soulful imagery, our imaginal realm within, which is our moon, and our intentions and the way we shine our light on the earth plane in our daily life. Those two coming together, those two luminaries, we always have a way of seeing. And in the new moon, when the moon is darker, we can go inside even further into seeing what is being conceived within me now. What is being conceived within me now? What is being conceived within me now? And we bring in some of our stars, the star Sirius coming in, those beautiful beings, so intelligent, such incredible information coming through, coming into our hearts, activating information within us that we need to know at this time, adding to the light of the sun and the moon, bringing in this wonderful emotionally healing energy of Arcturus, this unconditionally loving energy, this angelic frequency of these Arcturian beings coming in through the crown chakra into our heart chakra, where we are mixing this beautiful light of the sun, the moon, the stars with this earth energy of our abundance, this beautiful nurturing energy. And now the third star that we're bringing in today is Aldebaran, this beautiful royal star, Archangel Michael's star. Archangel Michael helps hold us in this beautiful protection of this golden Vesica Pisces, this golden halo. Archangel Michael, we can call on any time for this protection, for this golden protection and integration, for this ability to come within our own selves in an integrative whole, knowing that we have been whole all along, knowing that more and more, looking within our own hearts now and asking the question again, what is being conceived within me now? What is being conceived within me now? And I'm going to be quiet for a few moments as you contemplate within. Now you are aware of this feeling that you have within you, this feeling, this knowing, this image, this color, this word that may have come to you. Whatever came to you, say thank you that you received something. That is, the feminine is receiving something when in this meditation. And now you can ask the question, what baby step can I take? What baby step? What thing in my life, in my daily life, in my usual doings, can I do to foster and nurture and help water this beingness that I am now being invited to embrace? So I'll give you a quiet moment for that. What baby step am I initiating? And now when you have your baby step and you know what is being conceived within you, or at least you have an inkling of it, then go to your journal and start writing. Just start writing down on in your journal that which is being conceived within you. And go ahead and hit stop on pause this video so that you can take as much time as you want to journal. And welcome back. Hopefully you have written in your journal. This is my new moon journal. It has many, many different things that I have noticed wanted to be birthed within me. Right now, I am working on a book and I just received a baby step to help me. I'm understanding that the grid that I called in is to help me with the part of the writing process where I am the sculptor sculpting. So I have a sculptor's tool that I was given because I can see the David in the marble. Like Michelangelo could see the David in the marble, and he just used his sculptor tool to bring out the David so that we could all see it. So I have this idea for this book, and I can see it, and I can feel it and experience it. And I generate a lot of raw material, a lot of information, a lot of things coming in. And then when I really set up the grid, my own grid of the divine help I'm bringing in and the people that are helping me, when I have that, when I have that holding me, it is, I need that at the point of sculpting, and making clear to other humans what it is that I'm envisioning as I'm writing this book. So that's an example. I feel this energy of this book wanting to be birthed, right? That's what's being conceived within me now. The baby step is, oh yeah, okay, I need to set up these parameters, this golden grid that I created with the help of a mentor, and then sculpting the material, the insights and the channeling, it's so that other people can actually understand it. Most of the time when we channel, we're channeling for ourselves, and it only really applies to us. But there are sometimes that there are things that are for the collective. And so those are the things that end up in books. So you practice, get your own channeling and your own life in order, and then you get to write books and let other people know that they can do this too, that they can be as the how amazing each one of us is inside. So I'm looking again at this fire here, this flame. All of us are divine sparks. Together, we are creating our world. We're creating our world by clearing within us, by knowing and moving from our hearts, from our heart intelligence. So if you receive something, you might not want anybody to know about it, that's fine. If you want me to know about it, you can message me, you can send me an email at reneevarnadore.com. That is listed below this video. You can share with whoever you feel is worthy of sharing with what you received, or you could just say, thank you, yes, I received something, which would be helpful if you want to like hone it and keep it a secret for a while until you really understand what it is that you received. So what we're going to do is we are going to be thinking now of our baby step. I'm going to be thinking about having the grid every time I go in to rewrite a section of my book. And I'm going to take this water, and as I drink it, I am thinking of that baby step. So think of your baby step as you're drinking your water. Feel the water all the way through. Okay. Next thing, you've got this a big, amazing our opportunity for growth on a soul level. In order for that to come into fruition on the earth plane, we need some kind of higher power help. Whatever you call your higher power, go for it. Okay. Divine source, the God force, infinite intelligence, the goddess. There's many different names. You might want to call in one of the archangels. We sang in 7 of them. If you have an affinity for another archangel, that might be helping you. Ascended masters you could call in. You could call in Yeshua and Miriam. You could call in Lakshmi and Brahma and Saraswati. You could call in Kuan Yin and Siddhartha. So there's a lot of different ascended masters that you could be calling in for help on whatever it is that is coming up for you to know. If you are working on the integration process, you might want to call in Isis. I mean, her husband or her divine masculine self was cut into a bunch of pieces by her toxic masculine self, and her sister, her regular human self, and Isis, the goddess, had to put back together her husband, Horus, her divine masculine counterpart. And so she is a goddess that understands the integration process. But if you're working on a book like I am that has a message to it for other people, I will work with Archangel Gabriel, the messenger. So I'm going to take my chocolate. So I've got my little chocolate right here. And I'm going to just eat a bit of chocolate. And as I eat this bit of chocolate, I am asking for the help of Archangel Gabriel, who is helping me write this book. So I'm going to do that right now. And you can take a bite of whatever chocolate, whatever, maybe it's not chocolate, maybe it's some other bittersweet thing, and whatever higher power you're calling in to bring in for you what you want. what's you're being invited into. So I'm saying thank you, Archangel Gabriel, as this chocolate is melting in my mouth. I can really feel her come all the way in, and I am really grateful. I'm feeling more relaxed, and I'm feeling like this ceremony is now complete. Please share anything that you would like to share. I'm going to tell you about our next new moon ceremony on August 5th at 2 p.m. If you are interested in finding out if some of these stars and planets are in your astrology chart, if you have a connection to it, like for instance, right now, the sun is at 14 degrees Cancer, and so is the star Sirius. You might want to know, do I have Sirius in my chart? Do I have Arcturus in my chart? Do I have Aldebaran or Archangel Gabriel's star, Full Heart? Do I have any of those amazing stars in my chart? Do I have those connections? You might want to book a Soul Purpose astrology reading. This is a special summer price. I may not even offer this in the fall. This is the lowest price for an astrology reading that I've done all year. This booking link will be in the email that was sent out to some of you, and also in the ending show me more part of the video on YouTube. So there's two different places to get that link if that's something that you even want to do. It's no worries. I mean, this is free. You don't have to buy anything from me. No worries. I do this anyway. And so now we're going to do the last thing. I'm going to imagine all of you guys watching this video. I've been feeling you. I've been trying to help you. I've been bringing in the Archangel Gabriel's been showing me what to say here. And I'm going to sing in this circle to a close. In this circle of love, in this circle of peace, in this circle of love, in this circle of peace, I feel our unity, love, sweet security. I feel our unity, love, sweet security in this circle of love, in this circle of peace. Okay, goodbye, everybody. And hopefully we'll have a live session on Zoom and you can be part of everything on August 5th, which is a Monday, 2 p.m. So hope to see you then, or put comments in the chat, or even book. I'll see you sooner than that, huh?